Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Doing a video for my YouTube. Welcome, guys, to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jeremy Muther, 33-year-old male from Somerville, Mass. Originally from San Francisco, California. Hope everyone's doing well. Not much really happening here. It's a pretty cool, nice day out today, around in the upper or lower 80s probably, or upper 70s. So hope everyone's doing great. Not much happening here. I thought I would touch on a couple of new updates for you guys. So last week I did have a interview, as most guys know from my Facebook page or Facebook video, I should say. I had an interview with CCG, which was a communications construction company, doing like the aerial wires. That went really good. It was a virtual on Google on like one of Google's platforms. It wasn't Zoom. It was something different. But it went really well though. We talked for about maybe 20 minutes. It was a very good conversation. I actually wrote him 2 days ago now. His name was Sean Merry, Merry. That's his last name. But he was really nice. Hopefully I'll hear back from them soon. I've not heard back from them yet about the position. I guess he said like they're gonna find a position for me and let me know. Because I do have 5 years of construction experience, as like a general laborer pretty much, and like helper too. So we'll see like what happens on that front. He told me that when we're like almost done with the interview pretty much. So it did go good though. So I'm just waiting to hear back. I also applied to Midway Utility Construction for a paving position. So I wrote to them through Facebook, or I applied through Facebook jobs or whatever. They looked at my resume, I guess, on Facebook jobs. So they never wrote back to me. I'm not sure why that is, but they did, like read the message or whatever. It feels like they basically like let me be like on red pretty much, or left me on red pretty much. It sucks, but it is what it is. I basically said like, I have 5 years of construction experience. I had like a day and a half knowledge of paving. I did some wheelbarrowing and and breaking up the concrete with the big ass sledgehammers. So that was that's a lot of work, a lot of stuff like physical strength, obviously through your arms. But that was a fun job. That was when I worked with Bay State Paving back in April. So that was a fun job. But or he wanted like a more of like an experienced person. But I thought I did pretty well. I'm not sure why he didn't hire me off. I know why he didn't chose me, obviously because he wanted more experience. But I thought I did pretty well. He was very nice though about it. Like he wasn't like a dick about it, but he was very nice about it. So it was like honest. Like at the end of the day, he told me like what he needed pretty much. So I did really well. I thought. We did a driveway at a house in I don't even remember where it was, but it wasn't that like far away. I think it was in like I don't remember the city, but it was very close to like Braintree and stuff like that. I think it was Hingham. I think maybe Hingham, maybe, or West Hingham. I think it was, but we did like a smallish driveway, medium sized driveway. So that was a lot of fun. Me and the crew got that done in about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So it was pretty fast. We worked as a team pretty much. So it was a lot of fun. But he just wanted like more experienced person pretty much, which I already said obviously. But yeah, that was for yeah, so that was my application for Midway Utility. They're up in New Hampshire, actually, Seabrook, New Hampshire, pretty close by. It's around maybe hour and 2 minutes away. Maybe it's not too bad, or 49 minutes away, 50 minutes away. It depends on the time of day, obviously, um, but yeah, I would love to hear back from them. But that's pretty much it on the job front. I have applied to a couple of places. Obviously, I just haven't heard back from them. Obviously, it sucks. I have a great work history. I've been working for many, many, many years. Obviously, I still have the Red Sox job, which doesn't pay that great. Obviously, it pays like maybe $75 maybe for when I go, pretty much, or $82, something like that. So I do work um, the 24th and the 31st. So that it is coming up. So I do plan on going down to the beach more often, probably in August, or maybe I'll go this weekend, maybe, but I doubt it for this weekend. But maybe once I'm done with my 2 weekend shifts with the Red Sox, I'll go down for a couple of days or something like that, or in like that front, I would say. So I'm just gonna sit down. That's all. That's why I'm pretty much moving. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Like what happens. I do want to go down and visit my mom again. I think she misses me a lot because she was wondering when I was coming down again. So it's always great being down there. With family and friends and stuff like that. Well, mostly family, I would say. So it's been great. Since I was, you know, down there pretty much. So it was fun. I had a great time seeing my Uncle Paul, Jeff, Kathleen, Adam, you know, um, the cousins, obviously Jackson, who's 4. You know, he's a great kid. As I said in like a last video, I think on YouTube, I said like he knows me like a lot more pretty much because since he's older. So he's a great kid. So he's very awesome. So on the dating front, I would say I'm still single. I have not had really any luck on that front. Uh, Basically, last or a couple of days ago, I said like I'm gonna give up on Jackie, like like dating wise. I've been into her for like 9 years to be exact. Um, as most guys know, I met her back in 2013 when I was in Ohio. We met off the site called Meet Me. So that was a great experience. Obviously, I have seen her a couple of times in Steubenville when I lived there. Obviously, during that year, but she's a great girl, great mom to her kids. As most guys know, I've been like a step dad to her 2 kids, 2 girls, 2 beautiful girls. Very great people. They're great. They're great people. They're great family. Obviously, I'm very blessed. To have them in my life. Obviously, they're great kids. So and they both see me as stepdad pretty much. Even though me and Jackie like probably won't be dating, obviously, but I'm still gonna like be in their life pretty much, like regardless, pretty much. So that's what the oldest wants, and obviously she's 14. So she has a great boyfriend too, who's great. They've been together for I think 6 or 7 months now. So they're a very, very, very cute couple. Very lovey-dovey, but like what you expected. It's like puppy love, pretty much. I definitely like remember those days when I was a kid. Obviously, those were great times. Obviously, but yeah, they're so cute together. I hope they last a long time. He's a great guy, great kid. So I hope they stay together for like a long time. He treats her pretty well, or pretty good, I would say. So he's been a great guy to her. She's had some pretty bad boyfriends. Not him, obviously, but like before him, pretty much. But yeah, it's just sad. Like, I won't be dating Jackie. Obviously, she's bi, by the way. She basically said that like a couple of days ago. Which I already kind of knew that already. So I personally think she's only bi for like one person. That is a girl named Paige from Georgia. She's famous on TikTok. I don't do TikTok personally, but that's probably the only reason why I think she's bi. But she thinks that she'll get like a chance with her, pretty much. Usually, famous people don't date fans usually, but that would be like what if I dated what if I dated like Kira Severson, from OK Baby on YouTube. I've had a thing for her for a while. Like, even though, like I'm a fan, I watched her family since 2016, probably 17 maybe. So she's a really good looking girl. She has the kids. I think Levi, Avery, and Aura, obviously. I think she has 4 kids. Oh no, I think it's 3. But I should know that, like, obviously. But she's a good mom, obviously. But yeah, I've always thought she was really good looking. I do have a thing for her, obviously. Obviously, I'm not gonna like date her, obviously, but I wish I could, but obviously, but that would be awesome. But yeah, it just sucks that that I'm giving up on Jackie. It is what it is. She's missing out on a great guy like me. Obviously, she's missing out. I have so much to offer. Pretty much, I'm very loving, very caring. I'm a big time hugger. I'm very romantic. Obviously, both of her kids love me too. So, they think I'm a great guy, pretty much. I've helped him out a lot, through like emotion, through like conversation, mostly. I would say one of them has bipolar, the oldest does, which is really sad and sucks, because her dad, or like real dad, has it. So it's just unfortunate. I feel so bad for her, but they're both they're both great kids. So we'll see what happens in the future. Like, maybe, obviously, but she's definitely missing out on me, pretty much. Maybe we'll see like on the trip, obviously, but I am still gonna go with her as friends, obviously, on the trip. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. So like whenever we do go, our taxes, well, she didn't get her taxes back yet, I guess because of the whole COVID thing and staff shortages at the IRS. It's not in our like control, pretty much. So it is what it is. I still have not gotten mine either yet, obviously. She filed back in March. I filed back in late April, so I have not heard anything from them or gotten anything from them yet. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I am going to be doing a surprise visit, maybe, to go see them. I'm not sure when, obviously, but it will be before the trip to Georgia, most likely. But I will probably go down on a Thursday or Friday, probably, and then I'll stay till like Sunday, maybe, or something like that. So we'll see like what happens, but I'll probably stay for 3 or 4 days down in a hotel, and then then I could see them like during the day, obviously. So I think that would be a really, really good surprise for all 3 of them, pretty much. So I think it will be a lot of fun. So obviously we'll see like what happens on that front. So but yeah, other than that, the truck's doing really well. It's doing really, really good. Yeah, but it's been good. It's been really, 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 really good. So I have not been driving this past couple of days, obviously, because I went down to Plymouth. Obviously. It's still doing good though. Obviously, I have around 4,500 miles. So it's still doing very good. I will have to do another service eventually at 8,800 miles. So it's still good, obviously, for right now. We'll see, like what it will, need when it's done, obviously. So, probably not that much. I would think I've already done the oil change already and the tire rotation and stuff like that. So, I do still want to go to diesel next. I know I've been kind of like iffy about it. I have wanted to get a like electric vehicle too. But I might want to get diesel first. Before I switch over to a electric SUV later on. So I have been thinking about entering Gabe Farrell's giveaway too. He's giving away a short bed Duramax. It's good to that giveaway ends on August 21st. So I'm probably gonna enter for that one. It's very, very nice. It's like a white with black rims. It's really, 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 really nice. So I'll probably enter for that one. So we'll see. It's not for sure yet, but but yeah, I'm excited. If I do, like enter for it. But we'll see. But yeah, that's my really quick update video for you guys. Hope everyone's doing well out there. The Bruins are having their, their development camp right now. It ends tomorrow, I think. So I was gonna go, but I think I'm gonna wait until the regular training camp in September. So I'll probably go to that most likely more. But the Warriors play tomorrow. It's their final summer league game tomorrow night versus the Thunder. So it should be a great game. They almost came back and beat the Celtics 2 nights ago. The Warriors were down by like 23 points. I think they lost by like 12 or 13 points. So they had a massive comeback in the second half, pretty much. So Kuminga was great. He had, I think, 27 points or 29 points. He didn't shoot that great in the first half, but the second half he played really well. So anyways, guys, I think I'm going to head off. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great one. Peace.